In the vast silence of space, every sound, every frequency, every flicker of light carries a story. Some of those stories are written by physics, some are written by time, but a few, only a few, are written by something we are not supposed to understand. On June 12, 2016, NASA's live ISS stream, normally filled with routine views of Earth, captured something that would ignite one of the most persistent mysteries in modern space observation. The camera was pointed toward the planet, the curvature illuminated by the sun, clouds moving slowly beneath. Everything looked peaceful and predictable. Until it didn't. A strange object appeared at the very edge of the atmosphere. It wasn't a satellite, it wasn't space debris, it wasn't a reflection, flare, or anything that NASA could easily explain. It moved with purpose, slow, deliberate, before stopping completely, hovering in the thin line where the black vacuum meets the blue of Earth. And then, the live stream cut off. The familiar blue NASA screen appeared. Please stand by. Technical difficulties. Except NASA rarely has technical difficulties during Earth view cameras. Their systems are redundant, stabilized, and monitored by multiple teams. The sudden cut felt intentional. Viewers around the world flooded the internet with screenshots. And here is where the timeline becomes strange. NASA released no statement, no clarification, no denial. Just silence. Space analysts began studying the object. Some described it as a geometrical craft, a shape that seemed engineered, not natural. Others claimed it emitted a faint glow, like heat or energy leaking from within. A few experts even suggested that the object was outside the atmosphere, far above the range of known aircraft. But the most disturbing theory came months later. A former NASA contractor who worked on imaging systems between 2009 and 2012 stated anonymously that unusual objects had been detected in that same atmospheric boundary multiple times. He claimed NASA had an internal protocol called event file redirection, where certain anomalies automatically triggered a manual review before the footage was archived. His exact words were, "There are things we see up there that aren't human-made. When they appear, the stream is diverted until someone can approve it." Of course, NASA denies that such a protocol exists, but the data tells a different story. Across the last 15 years, nearly every unexplained event captured on the ISS camera has been followed by the same pattern. A strange object appears, the stream cuts, the explanation given is signal loss or technical issues. Yet the timing is always too perfect, too reactive, too coordinated. And when you map these events, another pattern emerges. They always happen near the edge of Earth's atmosphere, right where our planet's magnetic field begins to weaken, where cosmic particles, unknown objects, and strange signals converge. This location is known to astrophysicists as the transition zone. It's the thinnest line between Earth and the void, a place where, theoretically, advanced technology could hide, just slightly out of view, just beyond radar detection. And this is where things get even more unsettling. Multiple military pilots, United States, France, Brazil, Japan, have reported seeing metallic objects hovering at that same altitude, objects that showed no heat signatures, no exhaust trails, and no signs of propulsion. Objects that dropped from space to atmosphere and back again at speeds no human craft can achieve. Some researchers believe that the ISS camera isn't the anomaly. It's simply the only camera the public is allowed to see. The real question isn't, what did NASA hide? The real question is, how long have they been hiding it? Because the June 2016 incident wasn't the first, and it wasn't the last. 9 months later, another strange anomaly appeared, this time shaped like a dark sphere. It moved above the Earth's limb, paused, and then vanished in a flash, as if bending light around it. Again, the stream cut. Again, no explanation. There is a theory that has been circulating quietly within certain scientific circles, a theory that humanity is not alone, not because aliens are visiting us, but because they have always been here, watching from just beyond the atmosphere. Not conquering, not communicating, just observing, as if waiting. Some think these objects are probes, autonomous machines, perhaps thousands of years ahead of our technology. Others think they are biological entities that thrive in cosmic environments. A few believe they are remnants of an ancient intelligence that once visited Earth. But the most unsettling theory is the one NASA refuses to comment on: that these objects are not anomalies. They are routine. The ISS was just not supposed to capture one so clearly. The June 2016 incident remains one of the best pieces of unclassified visual evidence because it wasn't filtered, edited, or analyzed before the public saw it. It slipped through, and for a brief moment, the world saw something it wasn't meant to see. So the question is no longer, is NASA hiding something? The real question is, what will we see next before they cut the feed again?